Hi, everyone. Welcome to another bonus episode of Incoming. As you know, the premise of our show is what would you do in an existential moment? What would you do if you got the alert that a ballistic missile might be on the way to where you are? And when you ask people that question, they generally say something fancy like, well, I would make a Chateaubriand and put on my favorite album and then just sit with my family by the fireplace and talk about all the good times. But the reality is that you would be in the car or at the drugstore or somewhere where you had limited ability to control how the next 20 minutes or so was going to play out. And so I had this idea. And I asked all these people in advance if this was okay, just so you know I'm not blindsiding my friends. But I called a bunch of my friends at random and I recorded our conversations and I said, your phone just buzzed, the missile is coming, you got 20 minutes, what are you going to do? And I found the answers to be quite revealing. First of all, a lot of people just rejected the premise of the question outright and they refused to really engage on it. But you'll see some people come at it with something funny, some people come at it with something serious. And I found it really fun to listen to. Hope you do too. Take a listen. Tanya,
Okay. Yes.
it's David.
Hey, David, how's it going?
Where are you?
I am with my son. He's practicing driving over by the lakefront.
Okay. You get a text alert right now. Ballistic missile inbound. Take shelter immediately. This is not a drill. What do you do?
Shit. I mean, probably drive home and call Zoe. We gotta call Zoe.
You drive home. So are you going to let him drive or are you going to take over the driving?
Get out of the car. Let me get in the driver's seat. Let's switch this up. No, I'm getting in the driver's seat.
And we can just I'll just get over.
Yeah, he'll climb over into the passenger seat. I'm getting out of the car, going around, getting in the driver's seat, driving home, and then immediately calling Zoe and finding out where she's at.
Okay, so you get on the phone with Zoe, you find out where she is, you talk to her, you're in your apartment, and then what do you do?
Well, that's a great question. What do we do?
What do we do?
Yeah.
In our apartment, well, I feel like
we would have to go down.
We would have to go. We have to go to the basement. You have to go to the basement.
We're gonna grab the dog.
Into the parking. I think we go into the parking lot.
Get into the parking lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe.
But honestly, I would be making phone calls. I'd be calling Ashley. I'm calling my sister. I'm calling my brother.
Definitely calling
my uncle. We're gonna be on the phone for a minute. So I'm grabbing a charger, some water, granola bars. We're getting snacks.
Yeah.
Definitely getting snacks.
And we can go down to the market, buy a whole bunch of stuff. Buy a whole bunch of stuff from the market before anybody else can.
Yeah.
You've only got 20 minutes. You got to drive home and make a phone call. There's no go into the market. It's like
but the market's in the building, so we're gonna go
if
through.
If we're downstairs, we're already there.
We'll just be in the market.
And actually, we probably won't even buy anything. We just take it.
That's correct.
We just take it.
Yeah, we're not buying. We're just like, hey y'all, there's something going on. We're all in this together at this point.
Or we get into the market. Because the guys that run there will be down there.
They like us too.
And there's a little back room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid plan. Because then if you're there for a couple of days, you have supplies.
Right, we have plenty of supplies. But my main thing, honestly, is going to be Zoe because, A, she doesn't answer her phone quickly. She doesn't respond to text. Now, we do have her location. So there's a small possibility that we would abort that entire plan and just go drive to wherever Zoe is.
Right.
Because she is gonna be panicking. A, B, she could be doing a whole lot of things that we don't know. So we likely would put the dog in the car and go find Zoe. Even if it's our last 20 minutes of getting to Zoe, we would attempt to get to her. I think so.
Yes.
It depends on if she answers and she's in the neighborhood. Okay, she's coming over. But if she answers and she's in Lincoln Park, we're getting back in the car. We're driving to Zoe.
Okay. That's a great response. Thank you for being a part of this experiment.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Tim, are you there?
Yes.
It's David.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm walking down the street.
Okay, your phone buzzes. Ballistic missile inbound. Take shelter immediately. This is not a drill. You probably got about 20 minutes. What are you going to do?
Go spend as much money as I want.
That's it's a pretty lofty goal. Okay, but you're walking down the street in what part of the city?
Broadway.